Alright guys, welcome back to Naked Dino Man, the epic tale told in 27 parts. This is chapter 6, The Search for Stone. I've been doing some work on the base, and let's go over the work on the base, and after we're done with that, the goal for today is to go find an Ankylosaurus, tame it, bring it back here, and use it to get a lot of stone so we can start converting parts of this base. The parts that we think are finished, that I like the way they look, we're going to start converting bits and pieces of it to stone. Some of it might stay wood, some of it might stay thatch. You can also paint stuff. We're going to be using all those different techniques to kind of differentiate things. One of the problems, if you're just going to build out of one material, is you have no contrast. You have to rely on shades. Like if we come up here, aside from these shadows that kind of are there or not there, depending on which way you're looking, it all starts to look a little flat, even though it's not. So we'll use different materials and different colors to help distinguish things. But this is what I've done so far. Let me jump off of Esmeralda here. I've got two different versions of this garage. So this one comes up and kind of has a flat roof and slopes down. They're both connected in the middle here. This one has a peaked roof, and I want them to be connected and look like one sort of layer that just sort of wraps across the top here, and also provides shade over this path. But we have to decide which way to go. Now, if I were to remove this wall here to allow the doorway to get to that path, like on the other one, this whole roof is going to drop. That's why the other one is flat the way it is. Just the way that the game like interprets whether a thing has a valid support or not. Those roofs there, they require some kind of wall support. So right now, the only ones they're getting are those triangular pieces up there, which are being supported by these guys beneath them. You'll notice, let me see, this doorway here, it doesn't have those triangular pieces. I'm trying to think of different ways to get this to work. I think we want the triangular top. We want the peak, not the flat one. However, we have to find a way to support it. And the only reason I think that these flat pieces are valid is because I kind of tricked it into thinking that it's supported and it's not. Because of that piece of wall right there. I had a whole support, and then I demolished it, and that one stayed. I think because it thought that was supported by something else. I'm not sure. There might be some like circular logic in terms of like different parts thinking they're supported by other parts. So let's run over here. I want to check to see if we can do that on this side. So let's take one of these out. Okay, there goes the whole roof, and I think I only get the parts back, the materials back for the part that I actually clicked to break down, but possibly not. There was a lot of numbers on the screen. But either way, okay, so that all just got broken down. Let's go and take this one down, too. So I got 5, 1, 3, and I lost all the materials for the rest of those. And 5, 1, 3. Yeah. So we lost the materials for all these guys. Is the sun setting already, or is it just sort of... It's getting close to sundown. So let's fly up there. In the future, like if I wasn't recording video and I wanted to be really finicky about my materials, I would have taken those down on the roof first, one at a time. But that's the reason we're building out of thatch anyway, is so that we don't have to do that. Okay, and these like joints here, they don't like you sometimes walking on them. So, are you going to let me... No. Okay, you'll let me place the roof halfway across, but not all the way. Okay, but what... can I put a wall somewhere? Can I... I probably can't walk on this gate, can I? Will it push me off? No. I mean, yes, it will. No, it won't. The smaller gates, I think they might, or the doorways will, or the walls will. Okay, it allows me to do that. But I can't place one. All right, so we're going to have to figure out a way to get what I wanted to do. Because I also want to have those triangular pieces above the door frame so that it's not just open there. I think what we're going to have to do is... Here, let me turn that piece off. And then come back down here. I think we're going to have to add an interior wall to our garages. Which is, I guess, not the biggest deal. They're pretty big already. Basically, we need one of those. So, what I may do is just add a small partition right here. And it's kind of garagey just doing it like this. If I do that... now... Are you gonna let me? Aha, I will! Pow! See? Okay. So we could have a partition here and just, like, park a trike right there. It's not the biggest deal. And then I think, is this the way I did it before? Will it let me just get rid of it again? Well, whatever. Let's just get rid of this one. Yeah, okay. See how it's tricked now into thinking we can do that. Into thinking these are now, like, valid... Oh, that's the wrong piece. These are now valid spots for construction. So let's try this. I want to place these above here, above the gate. Oh, by the way, another thing that has been driving me nuts, and some of you will maybe roll your eyes at this, and some of you will sympathize with me. I cannot get this stupid... Ouch. Oh, my hand. Did I just damage my gate? No, it's still 10,000. Okay, I did not. It looks like I did, but the numbers are still full. I can't get the gate centered so that there is not a big freaking gap so you can look through the gap. I can't manage to get it to do that. Whenever I try to line it up to place it, it'll either snap in this particular manner or it'll like glitch through the ground and be red, so it won't let me place it. That's extremely frustrating. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, let's come up here. I want to see... Okay, so now that we're here... I want to place those triangular pieces. Yep. Aha, okay. And then I want to place these guys above there. Oh, I think we might be able to do it. We can get rid of the gap. Let's place the right piece here. We can get rid of the gap between that door frame and the ceiling, and we can also have our peaked roofs. We'll just have to have like a double layer. This will be like a very tiny attic crawl space that no one will ever use. We'll put some, like, insulation. Although, cavemen don't need no stinking insulation. So, as I'm flying around looking for Ankylosauruses, and they spawn basically everywhere on the island, as I'm doing that, I'm also looking for beacons. In particular, purple beacons, because they have a chance to have the Ankylosaurus saddle blueprint. I'm also looking for yellow beacons. Purple and yellow will also have Ankylosaurus saddles themselves, not just the blueprints. I also need green beacons because that reservoir for water that I have at my base, I can't actually fill up my water bottle and water skins with it. You have to have a pipe tap, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna spend my precious engram points on a water tap. So I'm looking for that as well. Alright, purple beacon. It might be a little bit dangerous to land here. This is right next to the snow biome, and there's saber cats and all kinds of stuff all over the place. Actually, last beacon I saw had 2 alpha raptors running around. Also very dangerous. Guess what? I didn't pick that one up. So I'm gonna scope it out for a second. If something is gonna attack me, it'll run after me as soon as I touch the ground, basically. Okay, I think we might be okay. Or they're being tricksy. Okay, let's take the stuff, get the heck out. We got a flashlight attachment and a scope thingy. One of them is a bloops. Get back on, buddy. I'm also freezing to death. Oh, that's good. So let's get out of the freezing zone. What did I get? I picked up a bunch of armor. Blueprint, metal ceiling. Blueprint, ramshackle trike saddle. Blueprint, flashlight. Ooh, flashlight. Anyway, I was flying around looking for beacons, and I hopped off my Pteranodon, Esmeralda, and she disappeared. Like, I don't mean she started going around crazy because there was a Dilo around. This guy's level 12. All right, so we're right by my base. This is a really convenient place to tame these guys, and they spawn here all the time, but these guys are low level. I'm going to try fighting them. This might go very poorly. If I start taking damage, we're gonna get the heck out of here. Let's see how this goes. And I'm not sure if this is probably a good test to see if they're friendly or not, like if they'll help each other. Oh, okay. You were only level 12, but I barely took any damage. So we're gonna oh, what's attacking me now? Oh, bugs. I swear, the bugs are so annoying in this game. They are always pestering you. Always pestering you. Like when I'm flying around on my Pteranodon. Maybe I should just start carrying around a spear so I can kill them. Because my Pteranodon certainly isn't a match for them. Murphy is a... I don't know. It's just annoying to fight with him. Anyway, Esmeralda's gone. I ran all the way back there with my other Pteranodon. And, yeah, she's gone. I looked around for a long time. It's possible she's still flying around there somewhere. But I couldn't find her. I think, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I read somewhere that they're either going to add or have already added... Well, this guy's underground. They're going to add, let's see if these guys will help out now. Oh, what was that sound? Sounded it broke. Oh, and there's a one of those guys. The other stone gatherer, that's a mammal. It's like a big, Am I taking damage? Not really. Does look like they're definitely helping. Oh, and we're getting some rubber banding, which happens in this game pretty frequently. But I think I'm doing all right. If we start to take damage, I can just get the heck out of here. That thing is like a giant armadillo, and does a similar role to these guys. It is the best stone and metal gatherer. These guys aren't as good. This one's level 44. I thought about taming this one, but I figure since we can clear them out, why not do so? And I'm getting a little tired. This is the highest level one. Oh, we got it. Sweet. All right, nothing attack me while I'm tired. And this is also a good source of keratin and hide, which I've been burning through, making saddles and stuff. All right, eat these things. Yeah, that guy is kind of like, you know, to tell you the truth, I don't know if they're direct ancestors of armadillos, but there was a prehistoric gigantic armadillo, which this might be one of. The Doedicurus. But these guys are quite slow, though, so for now, for stone and for flint, I want the other guys, the Ankylosauruses, because there's a ton of stone here to collect from. Later on, we'll have one of, like, everything, basically. All right, fella. Oh, I probably should wait to heal up a bit before I get into a fight again. Yep. Come get some. Wow, the screen is really shaking, because that... Uh-oh. No, I do not want to mess with that. All right, we're out of here. I do not want to mess with that. I might be able to fight it. I'm not willing to... Yeah, okay. See you later. We'll be back later. I am not willing to gamble Zamboni's life to see if we can fight that thing. Whew. Oh, it's still coming. All right, maybe we can bump it into these barriers I never got rid of. Hey, buddy. Oh, he'll probably just run right through them, though. Oh, no. Maybe he changed his mind. So, we're a little bit farther from base now. That's the mountain that's nearby my base where we got the mammoth. My base is over in that direction, kind of on the other side of that forest. I killed a lot of stuff, and I was looking around for more areas to look for Ankylosauruses. Look at this guy. Level 92. That's really good. Now, these guys are pretty slow, and this area, I've just killed a bunch of stuff in it, a bunch of scorpions, and a raptor, so I think it's going to be all right. I want to set you to passive. This might backfire if something dangerous attacks me. Look at all the stuff he's got. Oh, we got a primitive slingshot. Anyway, I'm going to try to knock this guy out. I actually defended him from multiple scorpions and a raptor. I tried to help him out. Hopefully, let's see, let's look at him. Oh, hi. No, I'm not attacking you. Not yet, anyway. I'm trying to look for blood on you, but no, you look nice. You've got that nice, like, bleached bone texture. All right, so they're fairly slow. We should be able to just kite them around kind of like in a circle. I don't know why I'm saying plural. They. You. Him. Hey. Okay, that's one. What was that? That's a shadow. Oh, he's stupid and confused. Okay, that's two. Great. I don't have his food or... Yeah, I don't have the food. I do have narco on me. But the best way to do it is to wait for the food bar to get low. And then to feed them all at once. Because they only eat... they eat food to refill their food bar. And you tame them by feeding them, so if their food bar is super duper empty, they'll eat a bunch of stuff at once. You want to, basically, as soon as you start feeding them, a timer starts, and the longer that timer goes, the more their bonus levels get reduced. Long story short, you want to feed them all at once, so wait for the food bar to get really low. And that's why there's an emphasis in the game on making kibble and other like super high quality feeding items that will tame things super quick. So that, did you get knocked out? Not yet. Man, you were tough. Level 92. You're gonna be awesome for gathering stuff. Please don't get killed by something though. Still charging me. Holy cow. I hope I brought enough arrows. I thought I did. I had like 40. Okay, let's not get attacked by him though. Okay, buddy. Okay, I got 22 left. We'll probably have enough. And as far as I can tell, I'm shooting him right in his gourd. Right in your dome. Right in your skull. Okay, let's not get attacked, though. Let's just continue guiding him. Oh, you got confused. Are you falling over? Or just confused? Dang, you're tough. Wow, that's a lot of arrows I'm shooting into you. Okay, let's keep running. In a circle. In a circle. Oh, yes. Okay, we got him. Knocked out. Level 92 male. So that means we're going to have a max bonus of what? Like 46? So 138 is our max. Probably be in the 130s. Come on down to Dino Mart, tame an Ankylosaurus, and we'll throw in a pair of raptors for free. So no sooner had I come back here to build a barricade around here, I traveled as quickly as possible with my Pteranodon. Good thing I did. I had landed here and constructed the thing. I was inside it, and a pair of raptors attacked. I had no other I had no other choice, actually, because I only had my trank arrows, and my stupid Pteranodon had flown off. So I had to nuke both of them. It turns out we tamed them. Zamboni here is carrying a stupid amount of meat at this point. And then there's a T-Rex over there now. That's fantastic. Okay. So this guy's torpor has gotten quite low. His food has gotten quite low. I think it's time to start taming him. And then while that goes, I think we're going to go try to kill that T-Rex. It looks like he might be trapped, but one way or the other, we're going to have to go through him. Unless he gets distracted by something. There we go. Bite his ankles. Bite his ankles. Oh, he turned around. He got unstuck. Oh, I'm right in his rib cage. Right in your rib cage. Take that, level 12 T-Rex. You were no match for us. Oh, look at you. Raw meat. Lots of hide. Oh, yeah. No problem whatsoever. So, got any marshmallows? Hey, we have tamed an Ankylosaurus. Alright, I'm going to name you Char. I was thinking of various barbecue-related names. I was thinking of calling him Barbecue, or Big Green Egg, or Charcoal. I think Char is a good one, because he's got this coloration on him after you've been smoking some St. Louis ribs for like 6 hours or so, and you're ready to just have the most orgasmic eating experience of your life. This is what your charcoal looks like. It's mostly a bunch of white, pure ash and very small pieces of charcoal mixed in that are black. So that's kind of what he looks like. That's what I was thinking of. Anyway, all right, so we've got to get all the way out of here. So, I honestly am not too worried because I've got 3 raptors and one of them is level 172. And we have a level 135 Ankylosaurus with a very nasty looking bony tail. So we made it back safe and sound. Let's give Char here a little bit of a test run. 1 times ramshackle. That is that ramshackle saddle. That is 1 quality level higher than the one you can create from learning the engram points, or you're spending the engram points. Okay, buddy. What does your saddle look like? Looks like you got some ropes attached to the spikes for leverage points. Okay, pretty good. How fast are you? Not too bad. A little bit better than I kind of thought you would be. And what are your stats, since we haven't even looked? Almost 3,000 health. Almost 500 stamina. I'll definitely be bumping up the stamina because we have to run all the way down that hill. 8,000 food. I'm going to have to feed you like once every 3 years. Only 400 weight and 400% melee. Okay, the weight and the stamina need to get bumped up. And then once they are at a respectable level, then we'll go for the melee damage to get the most. But basically, I don't think melee damage is most important in our particular instance. Bam! Let's see, how do we do for stone? Pow! So we got 21 flint, but only a few stones. So maybe he's going to be better for flint collection, and then we'll have to get one of those other guys, the roly-poly mammal ones. We'll have to get one of those for the actual stone collection, which is fair enough. I was going to get one eventually anyway. Bam! Oh, he's leveled up already. Okay, let's give you stamina. 472 to 520. Yeah! Right on that stone. So he is a super duper flint collector, which is actually pretty good given his weight allowance, because flint is lighter than stone and lighter than wood. So we should be able to pick up quite a bit of it in one run. I'm also picking up other things as well. He's kind of like a jack-of-all-trades collector, but very good at flint. Basically, I think he's the best flint collector in the game that I know of. Oh, buddy, get out of the water. So just from that little bit, how did we do? That's not him, that's me. We got 145 flint, 11 metal, 42 stone, and then all this stuff. So it looks like he can feed himself getting these things. That's pretty good. All right, this is awesome. I love getting new animals in this game. I am going to harvest up a whole bunch of flint, and I guess we'll have to try to get a Doedicurus in the future as well for the harvesting of stone. But we're going to start replacing stuff in our base with stone foundations. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I am having a blast playing this game, and I hope you're having a blast watching it. And we'll see you next time for, I guess, part 8, right? I think, maybe, of our continuing saga. See you later. Bye-bye.